Hello, my name is Steve, and with my wife we're creating a channel for YouTube called Drone to See. As you can see, we have some drone goodies that we've gotten each other between our anniversary, which is the day before Thanksgiving, Christmas, and her birthday, which is Valentine's Day. We're kind of combining all that to get each other, mainly her, because she likes to take pictures of a lot of things and videos. A drone for the holidays and our personal celebrations together, because this was our 10th anniversary, which is pretty remarkable. So anyway, I was just going to open everything up and explain to the best of my memory where we purchased stuff, and that's it. So I'm going to start opening stuff. I'm going to start off with the Mavic 2 Zoom, and we chose the Mavic 2 Zoom because the price was cheaper, and while my wife likes taking photos, she is an amateur photographer and didn't feel like the difference between the Pro and the Zoom would be big enough to start off with. And it'll probably take us a lot of time to learn how to fly the thing before we're actually competent enough to take it out and get photos beyond an open field or a high school football field. So here is the Mavic 2 Zoom. We bought this off of GearBest, and I believe we paid $9.79. There was a Black Friday sale going on, and that was the best price we could find, so that's what we went with. And seeing if I can open the box is always a challenge. Okay. I should probably move that knife so I don't have the hospital visit on this video. Okay, so. Oh, yes. So we have, I'm sure that's some type of electronic goodness. We have the remote. We have the Mavic 2 with this fun gimbal cover I've heard all about, because I've watched numerous videos over the last several weeks, and let's see what this is. This is a cord and some other little things. We got this in the mail today, and I believe we ordered it on the 25th of November, so we've been waiting several days, but for the price and with the weather we've been having, we're in the southeast part of Tennessee, and the weather's not been really great. It's been pretty good the last couple days, but not anything that we would be out learning how to fly in that kind of type of weather. So I'm just going to put this back in here, cover this back up, and we also got the Fly More package through GearBest. I believe it was $3.19, and it was part of the Black Friday weekend of goodness sale they were having, and we felt like we needed the extra batteries, because we didn't want to just have one battery and get 20 to 25 minutes of flying in and then have to turn around and come back home. So this contains documentation, which there was documentation underneath the actual drone and some of the other things. And This is the bag that comes with the Fly More package. It's got a little cover on the handle. And we've got a box with something in it. This is the charger, the car charger. Looks like, or maybe the battery. Yeah, this is the battery car charger, it looks like. For the car battery charger. It looks like it'll probably reach from either one of our cigarette lighters in our car. So that'll be nice. This is the strap that goes around the bag. That looks like it'll reach around my shoulder, maybe around my neck if my wife needs to choke me for anything. So that'll be helpful. Okay. Looks like there's plenty of room for the drone to actually fit in that one pocket. And then we have the batteries down here in the bottom, if I can not rip them. Yeah, there's two batteries down here. And I've got a nice little labeler that I will use to label these. So there's two batteries to go with the one that came with it. So if we get 20 minutes out of each battery, that should give us close to an hour flying time. And we're both relatively inexperienced, so we expect to learn together. We have a landing pad that I believe I bought the landing pad with the reflectors. And this one came with 4 stakes to hold in the ground if we're somewhere on a windy day. Because we are near a Harrison Bay State Park, so I imagine we'll do some flying near there. And so this is the landing pad. We got the yellow and black. Yeah, this looks like this could take a whole nother video getting that put up. Okay, so that's pretty neat. We ordered the landing pad. This is the little adapter so you can put a USB port into your Mavic batteries that are run down. We have we got several of these items off Amazon, just looked around for the cheapest price. And I think we might have gotten a couple of them by following some links on some of our favorite YouTubers that we've been watching to get a lot of information from. We have, well, let's start with this. We got an iPad Mini 4 with the 128 gig memory, and it's got I believe that's supposed to be, yeah, that's not an Apple brand, but we've got enough Apple products, we can probably work with that. We got the iPad Mini 4 off Newegg, and this is refurbished. It's a grade A, and it looks brand new to me. It's turning on, so that's good to know. So we'll get that charging shortly. And we have, because we've shopped around, and I've got an iPhone 7 Plus, and my wife has an iPhone 6, and felt like we wanted a device just dedicated to using with the drone remote. We got this glass screen protector, and we got this off of Amazon, and I believe we paid $7, $8 for it, because since we're going to have the device dedicated to that, we didn't want to feel it was necessary to get an OtterBox or one of the other protectors until we were able to check and see how well it fit into the remote, because there were a couple videos that said that it seemed, I believe Dustin Dunhill from Hawaii said that it appeared that the remote was made for the iPad Mini 4 to fit in it. And he's one of the YouTubers that we've watched countless videos of his. Watched Ken Herron, really like him a lot, and he's just probably a couple hundred miles, maybe northwest of us. And Drone Valley from New Jersey. Bill, the drone reviewer down in Florida, we've watched him quite a bit. 51 Drones from, I believe, North Dakota. He's one of my favorites. Jay Malone over in Arkansas is another one we really enjoy. And he's got some really helpful videos about the photography side of it. And we've watched his videos and 51 Drone. Those two were really very informative about the FAA regulations and the different guidelines we would need to follow, especially until we became proficient enough that my wife might possibly, and I would probably also pursue the 107, Part 107. Anyway, we also got this, this is a tablet mount thing if we did need to use our phones for the with the remote, and I believe this will hold the Mini 4, and then it's got the thing that slides into the remote, because we also got a hood screen that's in a screen hood, I believe. We got one of those, so this will work well with the remote. And here's the screen hood we got. And a lot of these little accessory things we just got off Amazon. We bought a couple things off Best Buy, and this should work with the iPad Mini or with our phones if we have to use one of those. And it came with some little instructions. And we have a lanyard to go around our necks to hold the remote so we don't drop it, because I'm getting to that age where it appears that I drop things a little more frequently than I used to a couple dozen years ago. This has a little extension cord. Maybe that's a power cord, because I know we have to be careful about which cords we use between the iPad and the remote. So that's all that. We bought this, I think it was Drone Valley, I believe that's Rick, recommended getting this cord. It's got the 90-degree angles on it to plug into the iPad and into the remote, so our hands will fit a little more easily around the remote when we're holding it. So that should be, hopefully that'll be helpful. And spotter binoculars, because one of us will be flying and probably looking down, so we don't want to violate any of the line of sight qualifications or regulations, whatever. There's a word there that probably fits. So we got binoculars for that. We got a micro memory disc card. that I believe the Mavic Zoom can take up to 128, so we got this to work with that. And we got this from Best Buy on one of their Black Friday sales also. And then my wife has a, I believe it's a Canon camera, and then we've got our iPhones, and we've got a couple of little action camera things that we might be able to use. But she thought it might be good to have a gimbal thing to use if she's taking some of her trips through the trails, because we have 4 dogs and we walk 3 of them, because the 4th one is about 18 years old. She'll be 19 in March, and taking long walks in the woods is not her idea of key to a longer life at this point. So this is the Evo 3-axis wearable gimbal for action cameras, and I've got just a little knockoff action camera that's one of those little Chinese jobs that I'm not really sure if it has a brand name on it, but we might use it for some short things, or if she's walking through the woods, she wanted to use that. So we have I'm not really sure what all's in this. Oh, this looks like a little bag to put it in, possibly. Yeah, this is like it's got little straps. I'm not sure if it's a little fanny pack type thing, because that really looks good on a guy my age. But we've got the little pack it goes in. We've got multiple books that I'm assuming we have various languages represented by this. And I've taken my glasses off because there's a reflection in this low light. Believe it or not, we do have lights on in here. So we've got 4 little books. We have a handle that's, without a handle you drop stuff. We don't want to do that. We've got little, looks like various adjustments for the different type cameras and mounts for like a GoPro. So we've got something here. Looks like USB, micro USB, USB-C, and then I don't know what this one's called. I think it's the one that used to plug into an old Garmin, or maybe even the new Garmins. We have a little battery charger, and to go with the battery charger, we have some type of little wedgie, a washer type thing fitting. I'm not really sure. A piece of formed plastic that's probably helpful in keeping this from bouncing all over the box while it was in transit. We have a couple little batteries. And here's the actual gimbal. So I'm sure this will get all spastic when we put the batteries in it and turn it on, and then it'll level out and work well. And this has the little thing where we can put the action camera in here, and then it'll hold and do what it's supposed to do. See if there's anything else down here at the bottom. More form-fitting plastic. It's nice and lovely. So that should be a fun little toy for her to get to know. So, but anyway, our channel is going to be Drona C, and we've got a little logo that may be on the screen behind us here. We've using a little green screen that we've gotten for some other little picture type experiences we've had, and hopefully throughout the winter months we'll be getting familiar with it, and on some of the good days we'll be able to take some little practice runs in a more controlled environment before we get out into the wild yonder and have more risky opportunities, I guess, with our $1,000+ toy. So anyway, that's all I have to say, and hopefully before long we'll fly away. Thank you very much.